Hello and welcome back again to more Moonbreaker. My name is Dominic Underhallhouse and we are here in the playtest giving a go to the cargo run. So this is our third video on the subject. We've done the quick play first of all, we've done the first couple of missions of the cargo run, and hopefully in this we'll be able to fit in the last three so we can get it all done and wrapped up in one nice little video. And then at the end of this I want to see what you guys think of it so far. So if anyone's got any thoughts, any favourite characters, any favourite tactics, especially like the idea of finding out what your favourite abilities, so they were quite interesting. I've had a couple of thoughts since last time we played. I've realised that obviously damage is persisting throughout the games that we're playing here, so with the cargo runs it's kind of like an arena run or something like that where you've just sort of, it progresses as you go along. So what I'm thinking is those crates that keep dropping, those must be how I get more characters to make up for the fact that some of mine are going to be dying. So in this next game I'm going to try and focus more on those, maybe overwhelm the opponent with a few more numbers, and let's see how it goes, see if we get lucky. We might end up our run ending a little bit quicker, but let's see how it goes. So we've got Jailbreak, Chunko, Maximus and Extelior. I really like Maximus actually, I really like the move shoot move. In 40k I play Tau, so basically strike and fade, move shoot move again is a really sort of key thing of what I've been enjoying doing that. Ooh, we've got a completely different arena. Okay, yes, so we've kept our health being quite low here. I'm going to see what we can... Ooh,
The puppet master!
Hey there!
Hey there. Right. Okay, Disruptor and Vortex is an interesting combination. However, they're probably not that useful together, because obviously they're going to just be doing two different things constantly. Randomly deploy the most expensive unit for free. It takes 2 damage. I quite like that. That sounds nice. And then Plink. Plink seems really good. And then Orbital Strike's good and Stim Burst. I think we're going to go with the Plink. Plink to me is so far my favourite ability. Assist, that's what it's called. Assist. So I want to know people's like favourite assists and maybe even favourite combinations of assists. Plink so far has been my favourite. I really enjoy just being able to use it once a turn, be able to heal characters, so I'm going to be trying to use this every turn to heal my, say, my commander, captain. And then what I'm also going to be doing, because now we've got an early turn, so here's a question, are they melee or... Okay, so Hammersmith is a melee character, deals 2 damage to anything it collides with, and after hitting something stun all units in range. That's terrifying. So, we're going to want to be taking him out with shooting, so I'm going to start by just putting Maximus over here. We're going to immediately Plink to heal ourselves. I know he's got 25 wounds, but given that this is like an arena run so things carry on throughout, I want to be able to like continue to heal him for future games, not necessarily for this one.
When I rise, they come.
So the awkward thing is here, we haven't had any boxes drop so far, so I'm starting to think maybe that was an opportunity. Okay, we have got a box, good. Ooh, a big box. Gain Cinder Bracelet, or permanently reduce units' ability costs by 2.
These paradoxes.
So I got just out of range of that, so
Oh, I forgot my lucky
I
cravat.
forgot my lucky cravat. Okay, let's see what we can do here with in terms of getting a ranged attack on it. Okay, so it's currently minus to hit.
Careful, that's velvet.
Okay. Oh, we can't shoot it. We're now going to have to go with a big minus to hit over this, but yeah, that didn't work out well. So we'll go here and we'll Plink to heal again, save some of our Cinder so that next turn we can hopefully bring out... Ooh. I like the look of the smugglers. That looks interesting to me. Oh, so we...
Calculate.
Oh, we haven't ended our turn. Right. So, we have got the escape hatch.
Let me at them!
So I'm going to use that next turn to deploy one of these and then actual Cinder to deploy the other. So... Why can't I hit this?
Want me? I'm right over here.
What? I don't understand why I can't.
Get nothing.
Do I have to use an ability on it? Is that what that means? Let's find out. What's this one? So that adds a mystic. I don't know what Cinder Bracelet is, so I'm going to try this.
You are a distraction.
Okay, that didn't work. What about, can I Plink it? No. Randomly deploy a unit.
Soon my plans come to fruition!
I'm really confused as to what
At your service.
Oh, that was... I am not doing well. Let's just try and take...
I swear.
That wasn't even that low of a chance. Alright, so... I don't understand what I'm supposed to do here with these.
That is why.
So we're going to blink. I know I said I was going to heal this, but I kind of feel like...
Calculate or contemplate.
So we have got Shield of Hope, but we can just store for next turn. I'm going to put Shield of Hope here, because I feel like we're going to need it. I am not feeling good about this. I don't know why I can't... See, that just had a pickup icon. I don't understand what's going on. Okay, Vortex is fine. Pulls everyone over there. And they've trapped themselves. That's good for us. So they're going to go for a shot. They have got reduced line of sight.
Want me?
Right.
I'm right
Can I
over
make
here.
him pick this up? No.
We can't lose,
I don't-
Chuck.
Large cargo gains Cinder Bracelet.
We must do this.
What is going on? So here it looks like I can melee things. So if I go, I'm going to try going here and try. So I just had to move in range of it.
Respect all.
Is that all I had to do? Just move nearby? Oh my! I've been overthinking this massively. So I've got a Cinder Bracelet now. I don't know what it. Hang on. Abilities are free. Oh, that's amazing. Okay, so Shield of Hope over here.
I've got plans soon.
I'm going to move over here to basically take this, get my shot off here. There you go. So if we get a crit, that would be good. I don't know if you can even crit in this, but what I'm also going to do is I'm going to plink now, because there is a chance that we may just want to plink next turn to kill that off, and then move all the way back over here again. Okay, I'm getting this now. Jailbreak. Probably just stick Jailbreak here to move block. And we don't have any random crew to add to the bridge, I don't believe, so this is going to be us for now. But, okay, we're getting the hang of it. Plink is killing this next turn, that's fine.
What's that, Barry?
Yeah, so his abilities are free, which is amazing, by the way. Okay, I don't like this sort of encroaching on my Maximus here. Oh yeah, because he hits anything, doesn't he? Right, so what's my ability here? Touching rivals are immobilized. So we can get in range of this one, and we can give it a little whack. Yeah, that's one. So now I've got 2 plink targets, in
Want
fact.
me? I'm right over here.
So
Such shrewd cunning.
can we only move? We can only move to one of these at a time, I believe. So
May we be of use?
okay, so left click cancels that, which is good. What does this do? At the end of a turn, restore 1 health to your captain for each unspent Cinder. Okay, so we are not using Cinder this turn.
Be brave.
Optimus Prime's going to head over here.
At your service.
So I think we probably want to just... There's no minus over here at all, so if we move all the way over here, we should be able to then ranged attack here.
Boom!
We can plink here,
With righteous intent.
and then who's left to move?
Will not cease.
So I don't know if... Oh, that's why we can't move through, because of that. So either way, I'm going to move this over here, get closer to that ready for next turn.
Almost time.
Okay, we're getting here. And then this guy can move again, so... I think we just want to move away from their commanders, but I still want to move before my actual commander himself. Okay. Enter. They have got the Vortex. That's beautiful. Wait, hang on. Does it heal? 1 health to captain for each unspent Cinder. Oh, so I just had a bunch of unspent Cinder, so it healed all of them. Yeah, so we've lost someone there. Okay, he's lived. That's good. They've reinforced, which was this, isn't it? Yes, adding crew to the bridge.
Ready yourself for doom.
So this is where we're struggling, because we don't have that option right now, because we don't have any crew on the bridge. So, this unit can go here. and use their range attack here.
They'll know what hit them.
Who was this one again? This was Novian Bulwark. I could never pronounce that word, to be honest. Bulwark, Bullock. What if I shoot here? Is it? That's just fully blocked. So, what if I were to go? So here's only -1. So I'm going to go over here. Take my shots at their commander, because I feel like that's where I need to start making progress the most. And then Plink is going to start going on their commander as well. So I didn't actually get any movement, which is awkward.
These paradoxes.
Right, so our Mystic doesn't do anything. So how much does melee do here? It looks like 2. So let's just go for a bit of a smash here. And then if we toss it, that gives us another... I hope they don't take that. Does that deal the 1 damage?
My purpose glows within.
Whatever happened there.
Calculate or contemplate.
So again, we can't quite get in range, so I'm going to hide back here. Everyone else is... I mean, I've trapped this unit, but oh well. And then, so we can't reinforce, we can't do anything with our Cinder right now, because these are all free, and nobody else has any abilities. I mean, I may have messed up slightly on that front. I'm hoping for more chests dropping sort of this area, because we've kind of taken control of this side of the map. Oh, wow, that's a shotgun blast. Attack all units in range, target all nearby units for attacking. Yeah, we knew he was going to die.
Blind mourners with beauty.
Okay. So there's an attack can come in here. But now this... Oh, hitting their own unit's good. Okay. So, we're not looking good here, but we get some options.
A slap is an unrealized punch.
So this is a melee character, but we just want to be running over here and getting things right now. I don't remember what that one was. Oh, units attack. Okay, that's not. So just go for the range attack here. Everything missed, of course it did. I'm not feeling good about how this has gone. Right, can we move anything? Can we get this guy at all in range? No. So realistically, I think our best option is to just go here and start sweeping and Shield of Hoping.
Searching.
And literally hoping. So sword here, might take that one down. No, not quite. Shield of Hope. And then melee to at least take something out. And then we can move. Okay, what have I got that allows me to move? Not sure. Oh Christ, yeah, I forgot everything hits my own units.
Actions cannot be undone.
So have I got something where Shield of Hope when arrive?
We will hold them up.
I'm not really sure what happened there, but here I'm going to plink to heal myself.
With righteous intent.
So I get the I imagine Vortex might be coming soon. I've got nothing to use my Cinder on. Inner Energy, gain 3 attracting. I mean, sure. Oh no, I got rid of my healer. Oh no, that's not good at all. Okay, I think I might win this, but I've not left myself in a good position for the next game at all. Also, it looks like the final game might have to be uploaded in a separate video of this run if we make it. To be honest, I don't feel like we're going to. This pulls us all together though, doesn't it? So that's good for my spin attack. Oh, that's fine. When a rival is destroyed, a random ally gains Shield of Hope. Wait, oh, I'm stunned. Oh, great. Right, who can I kill with a range? Right, this can die with a range attack. And plink. So let's do this. This is the safe option. Range attack and plink. I hope that's hitting the right target. Yeah, plink. I wasn't expecting my my main guy to be... Can I get there? No. Alright, so what we're going to do is inner energy first.
Who says you cannot punch down?
And then we should be able to take this out.
A path I must follow.
Does that? No, that's just applied the inner energy again. So I look at it when I'm building lists. I'm going to need to find more ways of spending this cinder, because at the moment I don't have many. But this is a cargo run, so it is different. So let's just end the turn there. I think I'm doing okay. If this guy lives, I can send him to just pick up more units next turn, so we can actually potentially get an entire... What have they got? Oh no, the healer. That's not good. That's going to start healing a ton if that's the case. So that absolutely has to die. Am I stunned again? Okay, I think I have to just go for this. How? So who's stunning me? Throw and deal damage. Yeah, so it's just every time this guy stuns something. Okay, I'm going to heal me because it's more important that I live than we deal damage to an opponent. I'm not feeling good about this, I'll be honest. I'm not liking escape hatch. I get it, but
A punch is
I mean,
impermanent.
sure, inner energy as well. I don't know if I can ever get him out is the problem. So if this is backfire, okay, potential. Okay, that might help. Is he stunned? He is still stunned. But it's the commander that's doing the stunning, which is the terrifying part. Right, so here we can ditch this guy. So Rickety Backfire is 70% chance to damage itself and all units in range. That's awful for me right now.
Go with one
But he can fly, so we put him over here. Any more chests around? No, only this one, which I don't think was useful. Yeah, reduce ability cost by 2. I mean, we get it so that they don't get it, but I don't know if that even matters. More so we can get the movement. Keep increasing the healing here. Like, we might be okay, but it's going to be difficult, because taking this out is going to be a challenge.
You're gonna get both my heart attacks!
I think Chuck and Co, they don't do much damage, but this is... Yeah, they've just ended us. Okay, well that saves the deliberation about whether we need to do more more games in the run. It was the first time we've seen the defeat screen. I'm actually quite glad we've seen it, because I don't like games where things are just too easy and too simple. So the question is, if we look here, do we then... That's it, so we just keep going through these, and I'm guessing because we got a decent amount of increase in XP each turn, these progressively increase things on the reward track, because we got 75 the second time but only 50 the first, so maybe it goes up to say 100 the next one, so that would be progressively quicker. Win match versus AI, we've had a look at that, and then we've got online match, paint model and join discard. So I think for now we've got a little bit left of time in what I want to do for this episode, so what I'm going to do is have a look at the models and just have a very light look at painting something. And it's going to be Maximus, because I actually really like the style of it. Yeah, he's got that same triple hat as well. There's something about that faction. They're the bird hat people. Sort of like Roman Emperor meets Eagle style here. So, is this edit button? Okay, so this is some other resource we can clearly use. I don't know what it changes. I don't know what that changes at all. But, there you go, paint. But let's have a look at his lore while we're here. So, whenever he does damage, refresh its move. I don't know what the 6 means, but he's still got ranged attack. Maybe we'll figure that out. Rapid fire, so it fires twice. Yep, that makes sense. Okay. So considering the charter we see, upholding a good reputation with other moons is central to the Methodori sense of pride. Respect, justice, and fairness at the core of their cultural identity. I mean, I like that idea for, like, trying to foster a community. Respect, justice, and fairness. It's I mean, it's very optimistic, but it's nice. And generally, Methodori dislike lightheartedness and mockery. Okay, no, they don't fit in with me at all. Maybe these aren't going to be my guys in terms of lore, but so far I like this character design in terms of mechanics. They want to be known for being serious and keeping their word. Keeping your word's good. Serious, not so much. I like a bit of lightheartedness. Irreverent individuals are socially punished. Brutal. Yep, that sounds like respect, justice, and fairness all around. You're happy, you're too cheerful, you get punished. That's your fairness for you. And while there's societal pressure to conform to these ideals, not all individuals do. Excerpt from Min's introductory ethnographies. And his stats. There we go. Beautiful stats. I'm not sure if that's something that's, for me, having played games with him and his effect, but it might just be something that's not in the game yet. Like I said, we're only in the playtest stage. Oh, that's not where I wanted to zoom in. So we can look him around. We've got his little... kind of like he's sort of like dodging backwards at the time. So let's see how the paint works. This is just going to be the very first one. It's not going to be a proper attempt at painting or anything like that. We've only got default schemes, so... new scheme. So we do get a complete blank slate. Like, absolutely nothing to it. What have we got here? Oh, this is, I'm assuming size of brush, color picker, opacity. Oh my goodness. So this is going to have to be a sort of an entire effort by itself. You've got pretend airbrushes. Right, so where do we want to start? We've got all these interesting palettes. I'm assuming we can just use whatever we want from whatever palette. But what do we think he would look good in? If we've already seen him in gold, I think sort of a red coat maybe. Panic red is a great sounding colour. Let's see if we got it a decent size. See, that's opacity, not... So, here we go. Do it here. Right, let's see what happens with this painting. Oh, so does it... Okay, so you can go over. So, where's undo? Undo that. So you can actually go over things you've already... like, you can go over the edge of these, is what I meant. Because it looked like maybe we wouldn't be going over the edge of the material. But... so it says you zoom in and go... oh my goodness, this is way more than I'm capable of doing a good job on. So let's fill this in a little first. Try not to go too far over the edges. Like a good artist, keep it within the lines. This is going to be a real shock to anyone who's got already got it. To anyone who's even reasonably artistic, this is going to feel like, I don't know, watching a monkey try and type a book. Eventually I might get something right, but the chances are it's going to take a very long time. That whole monkey in a typewriter thing, I don't think it's going to be what's happening here. We'll go over the belt in a minute. I think I'm just going to do his little bottom half of his tabard. Because this is a project. Like, this isn't even a... oh my... let's undo that one. I need to do it in smaller strokes so I can undo if I need to. But, like, yeah, this isn't even a small project. This is actually going to be, like, a mammoth effort. So, if we change the opacity, that basically does almost nothing. So, we do want it to be all the way up here to get a big block of colour. Oh my goodness. See, I kind of like... right, so let's have a look at see what we want to do in terms of changing things. So we've got sunfruit. What about, is there a metallic style on there? No. So we can do washes. Let's dry brush it with a little bit of white. See what happens here. Okay, that doesn't look at all what I wanted. So let's undo that. Let's try a sort of a dirty coloured wash. Cliff's Edge might be a Goldsmith. So what is this doing? Oh, there you go. You've got a slight sort of... it's taking in the details and you're sitting in a little bit better. Interesting. So I'm not very good at painting in real life, even in like sort of 40k, that kind of thing. But that wash has worked reasonably like I'd expect, actually. So then what about... then if we do a little dry brush in like a... where's that smoke palette? And then I want this to be a bit more see-through. So if we just dry brush a little bit over this to potentially get some highlight sort of looking things over there. Maybe a bit less than that, so... there we go. Right, so this is an awful attempt. I will actually probably be looking at getting some like tips off of people as to how to do this a little bit later. But for now, I think that's a pretty good half to a little tabard thing. I think when this comes down to it, these are actually going to be full-on projects. These are going to be, you know, take a lot of time, spend a lot of effort making your models look exactly how you want them to, which, to be completely honest, I really appreciate. I'm not sure that it's me that's the target audience. I mean, it's absolutely not my style of doing things. I do enjoy... ooh, see, that looks nice. just seeing like the actual colours come through on the actual surface itself. I know I've gone under. I'm not keeping this. I was just sort of like, what happens if I click it? Like, I'm probably the person that the aim is more for those pre-painted skin or pre-painted colour schemes and that sort of things. But I will absolutely be doing this on a few characters here and there. I mean, now I'm just gonna colour things in so he looks more like a board game model than anything else. I'm not keeping this, by the way, in case anyone was doubting that for a second. I think my plan would be to do like a base coat like this. So like actually having to paint it like a real Warhammer model is do a base coat first and then go afterwards and look at trying to do sort of details and things. So this is like you spray paint, you dip it in a can of anything, you know, whatever you use to base coat your models in real life. So this is actually going to benefit people with real painting techniques as well. I've got a few friends who are absolutely going to love this style of sort of modelling and things because it really does give you that individuality that you want out of it. So, get under his back. Can't let him go without some more red all over him. Again, this is actually quite enjoyable for something that isn't my sort of style of doing things, which is impressive in itself, because I mean that's a full model there. We just cover over everything we did earlier, because but even that's quite a nice starting point, so I imagine somewhere there'll be like a flesh tone or something like that we can look at. I like this, so just for the sake of it, let's go for like let's go for a different wash. What would be an interesting wash colour? Let's see what happens if you do a washing green over like the guns. If we just do one layer, that's kind of awesome actually. Like, it's not good, but it's awesome. Okay, well that one is garbage. And obviously the very first one we did went over that, which isn't what we wanted, so what about we zoom in and we just do a little wash over the ribs of the guns there. Get some of that texture to show up. Gone slightly onto his clothes there, but see, that didn't work the same. So how do we get to the back of the gun without it looking this? Because that doesn't look the same as the front. And I don't know why. Obviously we've got tips of collars and things, but because the front came out kind of like I wanted it, with a bit of like texture on it and things. Oh my god. I did this to sort of stand out the contrast, but it looks utterly awful. So what if we did just like a white one, a bit less opacity. So like that I quite like, and then we could... Yeah, that's too much on his outfit, but maybe if we just stick it to the gun. Gives a little like not edge highlighting, what am I about? A little like highlight to the ridges in there. Do the same on this one. So I'm starting to figure out the controls. You can use WASD to move around, use the right mouse button to rotate. You've got the middle mouse button to sort of scroll in and out. There you go. So there are things you can do with a complete lack of artistic ability to make this look at least half decent. For some reason this side of the gun doesn't seem to be as textured as the other. It just seems to be that it's what happens on it. So a couple more things we'll do. We'll just make his head a little plume a ridiculous neon pink just for the sake of it. But you could, I mean, look how close you can get. You can get some insane detail on here. Like, okay, so here's the thing. I'm saying I'm not the sort of person this is aimed at, not the sort of person that enjoys this as much. I have currently spent 15 minutes just messing around with the controls and having a go with it, so I think this is, you know, more for me than I'm willing to admit it is at this point in time, but I can see myself investing a lot of time into this. I just need to find a way to make this guy have a human-coloured face. It probably doesn't help that I'm colourblind. Like, I'm going to blame that for everything. This is a bit sort of not quite the colour I was going for, but hey, it'll do. I'm going to give him a face, and then we'll... Do you know what? We will save this. It's not good. It's literally just a... I'm going to keep this to show my friends, basically, you know, an idea of what you can do. Let's go for a slightly sort of whitish colour for the eyes. That's too small. Fill it in. That's not white enough, so go for like haze. Haze could be better. I mean, now he looks like he's going Super Saiyan, but hey, I'll take that. And just for the sake, like, I really am tempted to just give him like a big old derpy eyeball, but that's not, you know, that's not the look that we're going. See, what if we just tap those? Does that make it? No, it doesn't give a precise sec. Oh, we're on wash still. That's why. So if I just... I don't know... Ooh, that's somewhat terrifying. Okay. This is not... This is not the look. What I am going to do, however, is screenshot that, because that is probably going to be part of the thumbnail for this. So, last thing I'll do before we go, I'm just going to try and do some blue around his eyes to try and make it... How can we get this? There we go. Okay, so if we just do the blue first... I mean, it currently looks like he's bleeding blue out of that eye. That is so unappealing. It's a very bright blue, like this one. There we go. I've only gone for blue because it's sort of a generic colour that I don't have to think too much about. People know blue eyes exist. There's no other particular reason. I don't want to have to try and find the right shade of green or anything. There we go, and... I mean, I was tempted to let's give him some lipstick on this thing, but we've got one derpy-looking, red-bearded dude with a pink frog. He looks like something out of some... He looks like some sort of camp 80s supervillain. I love it. What a fantastic look. I mean, from a distance, his eyes don't look too bad. I'm really looking forward to seeing all the paint schemes people can come up with this. So, there we go. I've lost my first car... Do you know what? I'll save it. I've lost my first cargo run. I've painted a derpy dude. I've got a little bit more understanding of things working here and there. Cargo run I think will be much better next time now I know how to pick things up. I will say thank you again for watching. It's going to be a new adventure every time, so thank you again. I really appreciate you stopping by and having a look. My name's Dominic Underhall House, and this has been Moonbreaker.